Renting an apartment introduction. Alex, imagine landing in your dream city. New York, Berlin, or London. You have your suitcase, you have your excitement, but you have no keys. Sarah, that feeling of homelessness is scary. Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Sarah. Alex, and I'm Alex. Today we are tackling the monster, real estate. Finding an apartment. Sarah, Alex, do you have any horror stories about renting? Alex, oh, absolutely. When I moved to London, I rented a room online without seeing it. The ad said, cozy studio. Sarah, cozy usually means tiny, right? Alex, tiny? Sarah, it was a closet. I could touch the fridge while lying in bed. And that city view was a view of a brick wall. Sarah, that is why today's lesson is vital. We want you to understand the vocabulary so you don't get scammed like Alex. Alex, exactly. We will cover decoding the ads, inspecting the house, the viewing, and the most important part, the lease agreement, the contract. Sarah, let's find you a home. Part 1, Decoding the ad. Sarah, it starts with the search. You are looking at Craigslist or a real estate site. You see words like furnished, utilities, deposit. Alex, let's look at a typical conversation between a renter and an agent about an ad. Roleplay 1, the phone call. Agent, Alex, City Rentals, this is Mike. Renter, Sarah, hi, I'm calling about the apartment listed on Main Street. The 2-bedroom unit. Is it still available? Agent, yes, it is. It's a lovely unit. Newly renovated. Renter, Sarah, great. The ad says it's partially furnished. What exactly does that include? Agent, it comes with the major appliances, fridge, stove, washing machine, and a bed frame. But no mattress or sofa. Renter, I see. And are utilities included in the rent? Agent, water and trash are included. But electricity and internet are extra. You have to set those up yourself. Renter, okay. And how much is the security deposit? Agent, it's 1 month's rent plus a $50 key fee. Roleplay ends. Alex, okay, let's pause. This partially furnished trick happens a lot. Furnished has everything, bed, sofa, maybe even plates. Unfurnished, empty walls. Nothing. Semi or partially furnished, usually just the big machines, appliances. Sarah, and utilities. These are your bills, electricity, gas, water, internet. If the ad says utilities included, that is gold. It means you pay one price and everything is covered. Alex, and finally, the security deposit. This is money you give the landlord before you move in. They keep it in case you break something. If the apartment is perfect when you leave, you get it back. Part 2, the viewing. Sarah, you like the ad. Now you go to see the house. This is the viewing. Do not just look at the view. You need to be a detective. Alex, here is a bad candidate first. Passive and shy. Roleplay 2, the bad viewing. Agent, Alex, so, this is the living room. Nice, right? Renter, Sarah, shy, yeah, it's nice. Agent, and here is the bathroom. Renter, okay. Cool. Agent, do you want to take it? Renter, sure. Where do I sign? Roleplay ends. Alex, Sarah, you didn't check anything. What if the shower doesn't work? Sarah, now, let's hear that smart candidate. Watch how she checks everything. Roleplay 3, The Smart Viewing. Agent, Alex. So, this is the bathroom. Renter, Sarah, assertive. Do you mind if I check the water pressure? Sound of running water. The shower pressure is a bit weak. Agent, oh, it's an old building. Renter, I see. And I notice a small dark spot on the ceiling. Is that mold? Or a leak? Agent, we fixed a leak upstairs last month. We just need to paint over it. Renter, okay. One more question, how is the noise level here? Can you hear the neighbors easily? Agent, it's usually quiet, but there is a bar down the street. It gets busy on Fridays. Renter, good to know. Thank you. Roleplay ends. Sarah, boom. She found 3 problems: weak water, potential mold, and noise. Alex, mold. Mold is a fungus that grows in wet places. It's very bad for your health. Always look for black spots. Sarah, and water pressure. Nobody wants a weak shower. Turn on the taps. It's not rude, it's smart. Part 3, the lease and contract. Alex, you decided to take the apartment. Now comes the paperwork. The lease agreement. This is a legal contract. Sarah, there are 2 main types of leases. Fixed-term lease, usually for 1 year. You promise to stay for 12 months. Month-to-month lease, flexible. You can leave anytime, usually with 30 days in notice. Roleplay 4, reviewing the lease. Landlord, Alex. Here is the lease. Standard 12-month contract. Sign here. Tenant, Sarah. Just a moment, I'd like to read it first. I have a question about the termination clause. Landlord, what about it? Tenant, it says if I leave early, I have to pay for the remaining months. Is there a way to add a sublet clause? So if I have to move for work, I can find someone else to take my room? Landlord, I usually don't allow subletting. But if you find a good person, I might agree. We can add that. Tenant, also, when is the rent due? Landlord, on the 1st of every month. There is a late fee of $50 if you pay after the 5th. Roleplay ends. Alex, very important vocabulary here. Tenant, the person renting, you. Landlord, the owner of the house. Subletting, renting your room to someone else while you are still on the lease. Sarah, and late fee. If you don't pay on time, they charge you extra. Be careful, part for negotiation. Alex, can you negotiate rent? In some cities, yes. Especially if the apartment has been empty for a while. Sarah, or you can negotiate for things instead of money. Roleplay 5, negotiation. Tenant, Sarah, I really like the place, but $1,500 is a little over my budget. Would you be willing to accept $1,400 if I sign an 18-month lease? Landlord, Alex, $1,400 is too low. I have other people interested. Tenant, okay, I understand. How about this, I pay the $1,500, but would you be willing to paint the walls before I move in? They look a bit dirty. Landlord, that's fair. I can have a painter come in next week. Tenant, deal. Roleplay ends. Alex, see? She didn't get cheaper rent, but she got a freshly painted apartment. That is a win. Sarah, always ask nicely. Would you be willing to? Is a great phrase. OUTRO and homework. Alex, we have the keys. We have the contract. We are ready to move in. Sarah, this was a heavy episode, but this vocabulary protects you. Alex, your homework, go to a real estate website like Zillow or Rightmove. Find an apartment ad. Read the description. Is it furnished? What about utilities? Write down 3 new words you find. Sarah, and our question of the day, what is the most important thing for you in a house? The location? The size? Or the neighbors? Alex, for me, it's the water pressure. Laughs. Sarah, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alex, enjoy your new home. See you next week.